everybody and welcome. My name is Eric and today I'm going to be unboxing and setting up for the first time a Saturn FCB290. Now this is not your standard dinghy. It actually comes with built-in rod holders for fishing and tougher padding at the bottom. It's a really good deal and for the price. I mean, you guys gonna see what actually it's packed with some features that you guys might like. So let me get right to it. Now, this is for full disclosure. For those of you who watch my channel, you guys know that I'm not much of a fisherman personally. However, I bought a fishing rod that I have with me, so you guys can see what it looks like when you put a fishing rod on the rod holders. Eventually, once I take it to the water and go do the water review, you guys will just see how it holds in place and all that good stuff. So yeah, let me go and get to opening this up and get started. Okay, so I got the box open right here. In a good old Saturn fashion, we have an extra valve. We got right here. It's coming handy. We got that hand pump. We have here the aluminum seats. Put that to the side. We have a repair kit with some patches. It's got the applicator for the valve and the removal. It's got the glue inside. We have the registration papers. This comes in handy as well. We have here, the main feature, the fishing rods, huh? I'm gonna put them together and see how it looks. All right. We have here the paddles. I recommend, guys, that whenever you go in the water, always take your paddles. You never know when your engine might die, or you're not out of gas, or you need to get near shore and it's too shallow. This is always handy. Always take it with you. And we have here the main feature of today, the Saturn FCB290. Let's see if I can get it out of the box without breaking the box. There we go. Got it. Okay, so that is out. Let me go ahead and start to unroll it from its casing because it comes wrapped up on this nice plastic wrap and the protective casing. I'm gonna go ahead and undo all that and show you guys, what the boat looks like. All right, so I got the boat out of the wrapping and the protective casing for storage. Let me go ahead and start unfolding it. One thing I've noticed is, and I will go over the specs in a moment about weight, width, and and all that. It is quite light. This is very, very suitable for those of you who like to go solo, I think, like I do personally. Like this will be a boat that will actually use. Like, even though I don't do a whole lot of fishing or at all, this is a boat that I would use because it's lightweight. It's easy to pack up on your car and go. Like a little 4 horsepower or 6 horsepower outboard, if you can, lift it up. This thing would be beautiful. So I'm gonna go ahead and start pumping it up so you guys can see what it looks like all filled up. Oh, I'm noticing a few changes here I didn't know. I'll show you guys that. All right, let me get to it. All right, time to get it inflated has begun. I'm going to see how long it takes to inflate this little boat because, I mean, it shouldn't take that long being so small, Let me go ahead and plug it in. Go ahead and get started. All right, here we go. Let me just get the timer. Start. And time. Check this out. I was able to inflate that entire boat completely with a little electric pump with 9 minutes and 7 seconds. I mean, that's pretty cool. I mean, those 10 minutes alone, have you been on a trip or something, you're getting your fishing gear ready or camping gear like I do. Because I usually like going camping and stuff. Yeah, you can get that done within 10 minutes, man. That's not bad at all. This little pump looks pretty good too. If you guys want to check out that pump, I put links up below, and on the screen above. I believe Boatstogo plans to have these as well on their website. Yay! That was nice. All right. I'm gonna fast forward this part too. I'm gonna put in the seats and the paddles. All right, so that is done. Now let's do the rod holders for the fish. Alrighty, so this being one of the main features of the boat, let's put in the rod holders in place. Here we go. It's like start slotted like that. Oh wait, there's a U-lock. Oh, 1 second, check this out. There's a locking mechanism in it. That's pretty cool. Just realized. Because I was trying to put it in, I could put it in. So you have to unlock it, put it in place, and then you lock it in place. Oops. There we go, it's locked. Nice. Now we tighten this up. Oh, actually put it on the right angle. Let me put you guys here so I can use both my hands. That's kind of cool, the way it works, the way it locks in place like that. Now I'm gonna put it like so. That's actually quite generous of the rod holders and the rod, everything comes in place. It comes with the opening slot as well. I'm gonna go ahead and put in the fishing rod to see how it looks. Okay, let's see how this works. There we go. And then the rod is in place. Fish comes biting. That ain't too shabby. That ain't too shabby at all. All righty, now, let me put you guys on the wide angle. Check this out, what I noticed. You see the floor? That is not a normal inflatable floor. It's got an extra padding. You see the difference here? Like this is the actual floor like my other inflatables are, the ones that I personally own. And they added an extra padding. And they managed to do this and keeping the boat light. I mean, that's incredible. Real tough. I mean, this makes it tougher than before. This is fantastic. I love it, I love it. All right. I think it's time we go over some specifications. I'm gonna go ahead and lay the boat on the wall. You guys will talk about that. Okay, everyone. So now we're gonna talk about the actual numbers and features of this boat. So total length from here all the way to down here, you got a total of 9.6 feet, almost 10 feet. You can consider this a 10-footer if you like. The inside length from here, the transom up to this little demon right here, you got a total of 6.6 feet. Total width from here all the way to here, you got a total of 4.53 feet. Your inside space, which is quite generous, honestly, is 2.17 feet for how big this boat is and for the price point too. Show you guys a quick picture on the screen. We got a total of 4 chambers of air. We have one here, one here, one here, one here. The reason why we have multiple chambers is in the rare event that anything were to happen to one of the bladders, the rest will get you back home. That's basically it. And let's see what else we got here. You can fit up to 3 people. However, the way I do things personally, this is a 1-person boat. For those of you who see my videos, when I go camping, I pack a lot of stuff. So this will probably be me, the motor, gas can, and all my camping gear whenever I go into one of the trips. Lord willing, I'll be able to take this into a camping trip so you guys get to see it live. As a matter of fact, I'm not making that stuff up. You like it, you guys see it. So this has a total of 600 pounds capacity. So you can probably have 2 adults and some gear and you'll be just fine. The transom right here holds a horsepower up to 8 horsepower. You can probably punch it to 10 but I recommend you get a 2-stroke engine, like a Hankai or maybe an old school Yamaha, Tohatsu, or Mercury, things like that. Yeah, but I'll be running it with my 6 horsepower Tohatsu on the water review. And the next surprising thing is this entire thing with, you know, with the seats, this and this, maybe 85, 90 pounds max. So for those of you who have struggled moving things around, I mean, this thing is just, I mean, it's not necessarily like super light, but it's light enough where you can handle it, you know? So let me go ahead and turn it around. I'm gonna lay it on the floor upside down. You guys to see other features of the boat besides the extra padding on the inflatable floor. Let me get to that. Okay, so here it is. You see all that extra padding? That is amazing. Thick padding all the way back here, all the way to the front, right in the middle. Even though this is a flat bottom, it has a middle extra padding. You could actually use that, a noodle like this one, like a pool noodle, and you can place it under the floor before you inflate it, and you can create like a fox keel. You can do that. However, having a flat bottom, there are benefits to that, is that the boat will likely plane quicker than one with a keel. Usually boats with a keel require a little extra power, but man, this thing is like tough all around. I love it. I like this small, you know, small form factor, like a 10-footer like this, that is easy to wrap and unwrap, inflate and inflate, because it just gives you a lot of freedom. That's the point of these boats, honestly. Well, guys, that will conclude this video. So thank you so much for watching. I plan on doing a standard basic water review on the lake. Well, I take it, you guys will see it move around. I'll tell you what it feels like. And I got a lot of camping trips coming up, so I would like to take this boat on one of those camping trips. You guys will see it in action or what I do with said boats. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. See you guys on the next one. Later.